It's a means goal, not an end goal. So then what is success? I believe it's this. The most extraordinary people in the world do not have a career or a business. What they have is a mission. They have a mission that gives them a particular meaning, that fuels them in terms of what they want to do in the world. They are not about a job. They are not about a career. They are obsessed instead with something bigger. That's something we call the mission. I had a chance once to meet Elon Musk. As part of the X Prize Foundation, and we got to visit SpaceX. So that was the actual meeting that happened in the room. And I got to ask Elon Musk, who's my favorite entrepreneur in the world today, a very important question. The question was, Elon, if I could take you and put you in a blender and then blend you and distill the essence of Elon Musk, what would that essence be? And when he got over the fact that I just asked a question about murdering him, he said this. He said, well, so these are actual photographs from that meeting. He said, well, now he went into a bit of a tangent, but the essence of the answer was essentially this response. He said, look, I graduated, I was trying to figure out what to do, and I thought the internet sounds really exciting, so I decided I wanted to go get a job at Netscape. So he sat down at the reception office in Netscape, holding his resume in his hand, and he knew Netscape was building the new browser, Mozilla. Sounded really cool. He wanted to be a part of that. And he waited, and he waited, and he waited. And because he was a geek, he didn't have the balls to get up and go and actually approach the receptionist and ask for a meeting. He just waited, assuming someone would come and talk to him. And he said, nobody came and spoke to me, so I said, fuck it, I'll just start my own company. And Elon Musk went on, and he started a company which he sold, and he started PayPal, then he started SpaceX, then he started Tesla. And now he's probably the world's most significant entrepreneur because nobody picked him up from that receptionist office. But that isn't the point. The point is this. When I asked Elon, what is your essence? He said this. He said, I believe man should be an interplanetary species. I believe that the essence of the American dream is to explore. And I believe that we should have a colony on Mars. He said he decided that it would be incredible if we colonized Mars, so he decided to go to NASA's website and see what NASA was doing about it. And he saw that NASA had nothing about their plans to colonize Mars on their website. He said, first I thought, boy, NASA really has a shitty website that they don't update. Then he realized, no, NASA is shitty. It's not doing anything to make us an interplanetary species. I bet I could do that. And the next thing you know, he ended up revolutionizing battery technology, building an electric car to help preserve our environment, then building the replacement to the space shuttle. In 2008, I believe, NASA finally decommissioned the space shuttle. Today, NASA payloads are taken to space by Elon Musk's SpaceX. But Elon Musk didn't say what drove him was SpaceX or Tesla. What drove him was that. It was this crazy, obsessive mission with helping mankind become an interplanetary species. And this is something I found with really extraordinary thinkers. They dream big. And because they dream big, the other problems become small for them. They're obsessed with this one crazy idea. It's almost a mad obsession, but it gives them a fuel. It makes them excited about life. They do not have jobs. Rather, they have this grand mission that they have to pursue because it gives them a form of meaning. Now, that meaning gives them incredible resilience and fuel. Do you know Elon Musk, when he sold his shares in PayPal, he was PayPal's biggest shareholder. So he made something like $220 million. He decided to gamble all that money on building rockets. His first rocket exploded. His second rocket blew up. His third rocket failed. And then he was down to $20 million left. He had one more shot at a rocket. He knew that if this final rocket exploded, and odds were it will, because until then, only nations could put rockets in space, not private individuals. He knew he was going to lose everything. His experimental car company, Tesla, SpaceX, and all his savings. He was so broke that he could not afford rent. He told us that he had to ask his friend Adeo Ressi, one of the early co-founders of PayPal, if he could sleep on Adeo's couch, because he, Elon Musk, as recently as 7 years ago, could not afford rent. That fourth rocket would either destroy everything he owned or make him a genius. And of course, we know what happened. That fourth rocket took off. On December, I believe it was December 2010, I may have the dates wrong, after that Ford rocket took off, Elon Musk, who had no money for rent, signed a $1 billion contract with NASA. Isn't that incredible? But the point isn't the contract. The point